The euro versus U.S. dollar. I can characterize today's activity, at least from the London session on, in fact, later in the London session, I guess, as a corrective, if not move to the upside here. Had a couple little instances where the market went a little bit below the this channel trend lines that we have in place here. Each of those times the market held the 38.2% retracement of the move up from today's low to the high that we reached 3 or so hours ago. This holding of this level is somewhat significant, I guess. The move to the upside in recent minutes, I guess, has taken the price above this '07 level. This '07 level was a level that had a number of different highs and lows, and you can see we're currently trading at 12 above the '07 level. We do have the high for the day at the 22 level to next breakthrough on the top side, and if the market cannot get through that level, guess what? We're going to rotate back down, probably going to test this trend line, and may even come all the way back down again toward our 38.2% retracement, toward our 100 and 200 bar moving average, which are now starting to converge there at around the 139.50, I don't know, 55 or so level on the downside. So that's where we're at right now. We have a decision to make for the market. Do we want to extend from this '07 level, get above the high for the day, and move up toward the high for the last couple, yes, or for the high, actually the high for the New York day, and move toward the high that we saw in the early Far East session, or is this market going to rotate back to the downside here? Right now it's showing a little bit strength to the upside. We'll see. 22 resistance next stop. Let's take a look at the sterling versus U.S. dollar. And there was reports that there was a big buyer in the for the pound sterling that has forced this market to the upside. And where we have stopped has been against what was I guess this old channel here. This is a narrow or kind of a sideways to down type channel here, and this old trend line seems to have found some resistance here. In addition to that, and it may be this that is keeping the pair more under control, or under control was the 100 hour moving average and the 50% retracement. That 50% retracement is of the move down from the July 4th high down to the low that we saw here just today. So the market in one day has retraced nearly 50% of that move since July 4th, and we'll see if these levels, first at the 46 level, then at the 58 level, are going to hold any sort of a rally to the upside. We may have seen the high for the sterling versus U.S. dollar. We'll be monitoring that closely, but we do know that the risk is defined against this level right here around the 46 level, at least initially. I mentioned the dollar versus yen. The dollar versus yen moved from this breaking out around the 40 level all the way down to the 79.16 level. That's a huge move for the dollar versus yen, especially given the ranges that we've seen most recently in that currency pair. Straight liquidation all the way down to that level, seeing a move back to the upside in today's trading. Taking a look at it on the 5-minute chart here. And if we do look at this chart, we had one little instance here in today's trading for about a half hour or so where the market moved above that 100 bar moving average in the 5-minute chart when the market couldn't make it to the next target being the 61.8% retracement. We fell back below the 100 bar moving average, back below the 50% retracement, and that pushed the market to the downside here in the New York session. We're now kind of going sideways here over the last hour or so in trading in a very narrow trading range. This is allowing the 100 bar moving average, that's the blue line in this chart, to catch up or start to catch up with the price, and we'll see how the market reacts against that level once again when we move above it, in which case we could see an extension to the upside, or we're going to find those sellers against the level again. We'll see. We'll be watching that closely. 38.2% retracement also comes at where the 100-hour bar moving average on the 5-minute chart comes in, so that's going to be of significance as well. Let's take a look at the dollar versus Swiss. I commented, taking a look at the daily chart here, that the dollar and the Swiss franc have kind of assumed roles of safe haven currency given all the euro issues of late, so it's kind of been off the table here as a currency pair. We did see the sharp move on last Friday to the downside, but since that time we've seen a downward bias. But today you can see we had an initial move to the upside that took the price up to the 50% retracement of the 100-hour moving average. Since that time, the market has been back down to the downside here. I have a horizontal line coming in across here along this 83.26 is so level. That was a low from yesterday, moved a little bit below that level, and you can see that we found finding some support against that 26 level. So we'll see if the market can take that support and move off of it in afternoon trading here today. The Euro Swiss combination of the dollar Swiss and the euro has had a more interesting ride here today. Let me find that chart. Off the daily chart, making new lows here in the Euro Swiss, breaking below the low that we saw here in the month of, well, yesterday. Really, the market broke through that level yesterday and continued to move to the downside. We are off the lows in the Euro Swiss and moved outside of this channel. We held the support here. Have this minor channel in place here that kind of held support here, moved through it, and then use a level of resistance. So staying above this 116.42 level is going to be what we're going to be watching. Taking a look at the 5-minute chart, where um, we've rebounded above the 38.2% retracement on this sharp move to the upside, came back down, tested that level, and moved back to the upside here. So things are looking a little bit more positive here as the euro moved higher, as the Swiss franc sort of stabilized in that currency. So that takes a look at some of the major charts. Remember our webinar this afternoon. We look forward to having you there. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.